Okay, this is a quick video that discusses the NoLimitz mast, the V2 mast with the axis adapter, not perfectly fitting onto the Advanced Plus axis fuselage. Now this adapter on the NoLimitz mast, the V2 mast, does fit perfectly on the red fuselage. It just slides right on, as you can see here in the video. So it's just a tiny bit, tiny bit too snug for that Advanced Plus, and I don't know what axis changed between the two. It's really too slight to notice, but what I find is, if you just take some really fine grit with a little bit of 3-in-1 oil, here I'm using Real X lubricant, put some Real X on there. If you can get it partially on, it helps to see where it's catching, but it's just a thicker anodization layer, I think, in a couple spots, because if you take some 600 grit or 800 grit sandpaper and just kind of, round those corners a little bit, just take a little bit of that surface coating off, not even down to the bare metal, just take some of that surface coating off on the adapter, and then maybe even on the inside of that fuselage a little bit, you'll find that it slides right on. Because you can see in this video, when I first put it on there, it just is like, man, this thing is never going to fit. It's so tight, I can't even get it to start. But you saw it slide on to that red fuselage, so it has to be close. And sure enough, just a little bit of, working with some sandpaper, and then, eventually getting it part of the way on there and just kind of working it up and down with that oil, it'll slide right on. So I'm just taking that sandpaper, this is really fine grit, so I'm, it looks like I'm working it, but I'm not actually taking off that much stuff, and just working the sides of that that fuselage just to kind of smooth out a bit, take off the high parts of that anodization layer. And there it goes. So you can see it sliding on, and the last little bit is still, still grabbing. You can't tell in the video, but the last bit's not going on there all the way, so I'm just working it with that oil up and down. And then, like I said, you can sometimes see, you'll see it a little bit of scuff on the side of where it's grabbing. You can take some sandpaper and knock that down a little bit. But what's going to happen is, after a couple of those iterations, that sucker's just going to slide on like it did here. You can take those bolts, tighten it up, and off you go. And then you won't have any trouble for the foreseeable future. This is a really interesting problem. Everybody blames NoLimitz, for it. And we've gone through down the road with them before, but it's like it works on the red fuselage without issue. It slides right on. So there's some sort of change between that red fuselage and the Advanced Plus fuselage. In any case, if there's anything we can help you guys with that's axis related, foil drive related, NoLimitz related, or otherwise, check us out online at pacificnorthsports.com, or just give us a call. Thanks for watching.